Welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm here to bring you the match preview for Everton against Newcastle on Tuesday night. Obviously, Everton under the lights again. Not in the cup, just in the league, but obviously it's nice to be at Goodison in an evening game and watch the Blues, so looking forward to it. Newcastle are quite well matched with us at the moment, obviously. Only separated in the league by goal difference, 11th and 12th. They have a goal difference of -12 and we have -7. But they only have conceded one more goal than us in the league. So it's going to be a tight one. Obviously, two completely different teams in terms of style as well. Newcastle have been quite defensive over the last few years. Steve Bruce hasn't changed it up too much from what Rafa Benitez was doing obviously the last few years. But he's doing quite a good job with Newcastle this season. I think they're about 9 points better off at this point this season than they have been than they were last season. So he's doing quite a good job. Obviously, with the Newcastle fans were just in love with Benitez, and now they seem to have taken to Steve Bruce, which is he's done a good job, to be fair. They do have players that can hurt us. Obviously, we've seen Miguel Almiron come into form recently after not scoring for almost a year. I think he scored three in 3 games or something like that. So they got good players who obviously some quite fast players as well. Alan Saint-Maximin can always hit you on the break. Willems scored a good goal against Liverpool. They do have good players who can we will have to look out for, obviously. But we're not on a bad run of form ourselves. Obviously, under Ancelotti, he started really well, and we have already beaten Newcastle under Carlo Ancelotti in one of his first games. 28th of December, we beat them 2-1 at their place. Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored a brace, and he's still in form, still in that same run of form. So we're hoping he's going to continue that run against Newcastle again on Tuesday evening. That would be great. So I can't see too many changes from the lineup at the weekend. Obviously, some players might need a rest. Obviously, he doesn't want to change it up too much, and we can't really afford to change it up too much due to injuries. Whether Richarlison will come back in, I'm not sure. So it might have to be pretty much the same. Obviously, midfield is short anyway. It could be a couple of changes, whether we'll see changes in terms of the fullbacks, maybe Baines in for Dean or Sidibe in for Coleman. It could be to give those players a rest. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. It will be obviously a difficult game against a well-matched side. Hopefully we don't cancel each other out. If we can beat them at their place, hopefully we can beat them at our place as well. Continue that good run of form under Ancelotti and push towards those European places as well, really, because we're not far off. We're only I think it's 5 points still off 5th place. So we're going the right way. We've just obviously good run of form at the moment. Hope to continue that midweek. In terms of predictions, it's a difficult one. Obviously, 2 well-matched sides, but I'll go for a 2-0 win. We beat them 2-1 at their place, so hopefully we'll keep a clean sheet at our place. Obviously, we're going to have to look out from set pieces again, conceded again against West Ham at the weekend from another set piece. So it's still a difficulty. Obviously, it was under Marco Silva, and it still is now under Ancelotti. That hybrid system of zonal marking and man marking, you've got to get the right balance if you're going to use a hybrid system like that. Use a bit of both. So obviously the players are still getting used to that, but hopefully they will as soon as possible, and we'll be able to not be as weak from set pieces as we have been, because obviously Newcastle are a team who do have tall players. I think they sometimes play 3 centre backs, so they will be a team to look out for from set pieces. Hopefully we'll be able to keep them out. But overall, I think it's very very winnable game. And it's one of them that can propel us up the table even further, as we have been climbing under Ancelotti so far. So looking forward to it. That's my prediction anyway. So let us know yours as well in the comments what you think will happen. Obviously give this video a like, give us a follow on social media, and subscribe to Toffee Blues. And thanks a lot for watching, and join us next time.